Hey y'all, it's Eli. I am going to be showing you guys how to make a cheesecake tonight. This is the cheesecake you put in the oven, so you have to add eggs to it. Can be a little bit intimidating because it can shrink and it can crack. I'm going to be topping mine with strawberries, so if it cracks, I really don't care. However, I'm also going to do a little trick to hopefully make it not crack. So first you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next, take your little oven-safe dish, fill about halfway with water. Put this in your oven. That's going to help humidify the oven and make it not such a dry environment. Hopefully the cheesecake won't crack. Next, you're going to take 2 softened room temperature packages of cream cheese. To your cream cheese, you're going to add 2/3 of a cup just regular white granulated sugar. Turn your mixer no higher than like the 2 or 3 setting, no higher than like a medium low, because you don't want to over beat this. That'll make your cheesecake more likely to crack and have lumps. Scrape down your bowl and clean out your mixers as needed. You want to make sure you try to get all the lumps out. A few lumps is okay, too many really changes the texture of your cheesecake. Over beating the mixture can make you have a lot of lumps too, so don't turn it over medium-low. It's better to take a couple extra minutes on medium-low or low speed to get it smoothed out than it is to have lumps in your cheesecake. So I've been mixing for about 2.5 minutes on medium-low. I've got most of my lumps dissolved from the cream cheese. I'm just going to scrape down my beater. Once again, there's a little bit of sugar left on it. To that, you need to add 2 room temperature eggs. If you're like me and forgot to leave your eggs out, you can put them in just a glass of lukewarm water for about 10 minutes. That brings them up to temp. Continue to do the same thing, low or medium-low, for a couple minutes until this is all combined. You're really trying not to incorporate a lot of air into your mixture. You're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you love vanilla like me, maybe a teaspoon and a half. Alright, so I ended up beating it for about 4.5, 5 minutes total. Just a regular prepared graham cracker pie crust here. It was already done from the store. I'm just doing this because it's super fast. It's gonna clean up a breeze, and it's just a step you get to skip. It's really easy to make your own though if you wanted to do that. So I'm just gonna pour our mixture directly into this pie crust. Go ahead and smooth it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna level out as it cooks. Looks like my mixture is really nice and smooth. Don't have a lot of lumps in it, so that's great. Next hurdle is gonna be trying to see if we can make it not crack. So you're gonna take this, put it into your preheated oven with your dish of water. You're gonna cook for 20 minutes, then you're gonna check it. If it looks like your crust is getting a little bit too dark, put some aluminum foil strips over your crust. If not, go ahead and cook it another 10 minutes. So you want 30 minutes total in the oven. Then you're gonna shake it to see if it's done. If it's done, it's not gonna be real jiggly in the middle, like there's some liquid left under the surface. It's gonna have a nice firm feel to it, but it's not gonna look burnt. So 20 minutes and we're gonna check it. Y'all, I just took the cheesecake out of the oven. It's got a beautiful color to it. Watch, if you can see the middle. You can see it's got just a tiny little bit of jiggle under it, but it doesn't look like there's an ocean under there sloshing around. As soon as I took it out of the oven, it did crack a little bit around the edge. That's okay, it's really just cosmetic. If you don't want it to crack, I guess pray a little bit harder. So you're gonna let this sit, cool down at room temperature. Once it's down to room temperature, you can cut it. Better to let it sit overnight in the refrigerator before you top it off with whatever you want to put on it. I'm actually going to put strawberries on it. I cut my strawberries up earlier. This is a whole carton of strawberries, and I put 3 packets of Sweet and Low on it. So as this sits, it's going to get sweeter. It's going to have a nice little syrup come out of it. We're going to let this sit for about an hour. I'm going to leave this cutting board sitting on top of the stove with the cheesecake on it. Then I'm going to cover it. I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 3 hours, and then I'm going to check, see if it's nice and cool. I made that cheesecake last night. It's actually the next day, and I wanted to come back and give you guys a taste test because it looks awesome. I put a few extra strawberries on my piece because I love strawberries. That's so good. I don't think I've ever had a better cheesecake than that, even from the big fancy places. Man, you can't beat that. You guys have got to try this recipe. Didn't take long. It was easy, not a lot of ingredients. It did crack a little bit, but I do not care the way this tastes. I don't care what it looks like. Let me know if you guys try this easy recipe. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, it's Eli. Whether you're here for my hair, my accent, or my cooking, please make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Cooking for Everybody. Now everybody get cooking.